hey, you are doing great. You don't have to be professional. You don't have to be like the most amazing person who's ever played this game. And honestly, you're doing just fine. It's all about having fun. Hey everybody, this is Casey Broadhead. I am the Dungeon Master for Night Castle Services, and I'm super excited to see you guys and to kind of have you guys here. And things don't always go perfectly well when you're playing Dungeons and Dragons, when you're playing a role-playing game, especially one where you honestly do kind of have to step outside your comfort zone. You kind of have to really try and be a little bit, um, best way to put it, I guess be a little vulnerable, be a little bit outside of yourself. And so sometimes things don't always go right. I had a dear friend who, at the time, she wanted to play with us, and it was super fun, and she came and had a great time playing with us, and it started to make the other players feel a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit like she didn't care about kind of their desire for the game, about their enjoyment for their character, things like that. It became this tough situation that it was hard for me as the dungeon master to balance it and be like, hey, like, I want everybody to have a fun time. I don't want to hurt everyone's enjoyment just to please one singular person. And so it was hard, and eventually we kind of had to part ways, and she stopped playing with us. And one day I hope that she can play with us again. And I think that one thing that I had to realize in my own life that I've learned over time is that everybody's different. And a lot of times when someone's acting a certain way, it's because something's going on in their life, which is something that I figured out about this particular friend, that she had something going on in her life that was incredibly hard, that was making, and it was kind of translating into the game that we were playing. And it's one of the things I've learned a lot is that I need to kind of give that, for lack of a better term, grace to someone who's in a situation I don't really know what's going on. When it was kind of at the point that she was looking like she kind of wanted to leave because of some things that had happened, I talked to her and just said, hey, is there anything I can do for you? I'm sorry that things are kind of going off in your life. And I asked her specifically kind of what was going on, and it was something that I really just honestly wanted to know how she was doing. I really cared about her, and I still do, and really wanted to know what was best for her. And that's the culture I'd like to make with everybody I play with. I think that a lot of the growth that we have in our lives comes through our interaction with others, because we, especially me, I've noticed in my own life, I never notice how I may need to change, I may need to grow, I may need to be a better self than I was until I'm with other people. And I realize, oh, and it's not something of I'm super paranoid of everybody judging me and thinking, oh, you're doing this bad, you're doing this bad. It's looking and thinking not about what they think of me, but thinking instead of, am I doing anything that is harming them in a way that is outside of, I guess, my value system of kind of what I believe to be right and how I believe I should act around others. Like, I don't want to be angry around other people. That's one of the biggest beliefs in my own life. I hate being angry. Through this connection of playing this game, of playing Dungeons and Dragons, especially doing it so often, it's been incredible to realize the ways I wanted to grow. And when you're playing with other people, especially when you're having this really fun interaction, you with other people in this awesome environment, you quickly realize that, or at least for me, I quickly realized that there were certain things that I needed to work on. There were certain things I wanted to be better at. For instance, I recognized when I was doing stuff with other people that I needed to give them a little bit more room, give them a little bit more space to kind of take the spotlight. Even just outside of kind of the on-the-table experience of, like, your character is doing this in the game world, I wanted to both give their character a spotlight, but also give the person a spotlight. So it was one of the things that I learned is I needed to be more affirming and say, like, yeah, that was awesome, great job, saying things to help someone feel a lot better. I noticed that at certain times when I wasn't exactly receiving that affirmation, I guess, as we've kind of talked about a little bit here, I noticed that I would feel those feelings of, oh, I don't know if, like, maybe they think I'm dumb. Oh, maybe all these people are thinking, oh, like, that was weird. Yikes. And I didn't know exactly what to do about that. I felt almost lost. I and it made me sad. And so it was one of the things that I really wanted to give to others, almost that thing I didn't have, is to give that affirmation of, hey, you are doing great. You don't have to be professional. You don't have to be like the most amazing person who's ever played this game. And honestly, you're doing just fine. It's all about having fun and being there for each other and being willing to be like, hey, like, that was cool. I honestly like enjoy being around you, and let's try and be friends here. Like, I really wanted to. Really, playing this game has made it so the friendships I had that I played this game with have grown into greater friendships, and I'm so excited to make more friendships with people simply by playing this game with new people. And it's just an incredible way to build confidence in how to speak, not just as like a public speaker or anything like that, but being able to speak with others, and especially to be kind to others. Yeah, I guess if there's anything I really want you guys to get from all this is be affirming. Be We've all had that experience in life when someone wasn't, I guess, when we didn't get the thing that we wish we had gotten. And we have the chance to give that to somebody else. And so I would love the opportunity to give to you the affirmation that I never got. The affirmation that I hope that you can have and continue passing on to more and more people, because everybody deserves to be told that they're amazing. Come join me. Let's get started. Let's do this. I got you. Really, I got you. It's gonna be fun, and if there's ever issues, talk it over. But you are amazing. You are. Keep going. Yeah, keep going. Life gets hard, life gets in the way, but keep going. Life is so much better when you're on the move and when you're being affirming. So, it's great to see you guys. See you next time.